there was a point where you said, okay, I'm starting something new. It wasn't any cart. It was still called a craft log, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and how was that process of getting back into the arena and beginning the new chapter that you're living right now as the CEO of the
Yeah.
company?
So we left the recipe company and we went to Tahoe full time. So we had a kid, and I was like 3 months without doing anything. In these 3 months, I picked woodworking. So I was doing like
Nice.
woodworking
How,
a
how
lot.
how did that change your life as a founder and CEO? So driven, having a kid. How does that change you?
That was it's amazing. I think that having a kid is the best thing. The family first. I still think like my passion is like positively impacting millions of people every day, and I think like aligning the family, how it fits in this thing, and making sure that everybody's happy is part of the journey. I feel like for founders, like having a kid is one more problem you have, like is one more thing you have to do. Like some people say like, oh, how do you do like raising like having kids and starting a company? Is like, dude, like
Put it
you're a
on
founder.
Asana. That's it.
Yeah,
Simple.
that's literally what we do is like solve problems every day, right? And like a kid is one more thing we need to do, and like otherwise, like if it wasn't like, for example, if you can't handle the kid, then it's the same as like not being able to have a visa. Like to start a company in the US, you need a visa. You need to solve that. Like it's so many problems that you need to face that are really hard to solve. And so many unknowns that like a kid is one more thing. And then I felt, at least I felt like that at the time. So yeah,
That's great.
we started,
No, I
and then
invested in this company called Maple from this great founder called Michael Perry, and basically it's a software to do project management for your family. It's in closed beta, so happy to get you an invite. I think you would appreciate it because it kind of like imagine if you could put a bunch of Zapier automations to solve these problems for your kid in
yeah,
an integrated, holistic, nice way. And anyway, just as a
it's like
I just it's just. It's just so interesting how you said it. It's just another problem, like it's like
yeah. So yeah, that was one more thing I needed to align. And once we clicked, and I feel like the early days of the startups are not that busy, man. Like you're early, you're working late, you're working like these weird hours. The early days, like the first year was like, yeah, we worked hard, but it was like it's so much. It's less hard than like building. Many tech companies are very challenging, like mentally, like being meetings every day, talking to very smart people every day, and being challenging. When you start a new company, it's like nobody's challenging you, nobody cares about your product, nobody cares at all, actually. So like you're just like hanging out and like with your co-founder and like doing things, and I feel like people like overly emphasize how hard it is, but like it's not hard at all at the beginning. At least I feel like it's way less intense. The first year is like kind of you're just hanging out, like doing some stuff that you already like to do, like yeah. So with me, it was like I was doing the back end and a little bit of the front end, and my co-founder was doing the front end, and we're just like splitting the work and getting some stuff done. It was that's it. That's the first year, right? And and then and it's not that stressful. I feel like if you have employees and you have like fundraising, you have a board, that's way more stressful than the first years. So I was lucky that my first kid was born in the first year or of the company, so I could learn like in progress in a more smooth way. I would imagine like if I would have a newborn, my first kid now, like in the middle of like a larger stage company, would be more, it'll be harder maybe.
perfect. Yeah, now that's
Yeah.
I think that that'll sound relieving for a lot of people.